All right, team, we're talking about the quizzes that I put up the other day about is it possible to build lean muscle and is it possible to get too lean? So, start with the first one. First one is there such a thing as lean muscle? Well, muscle by definition is a lean body tissue. So, there are multiple different things that make up lean mass. In general, it's like your bones and your muscles and stuff like that. So it's all the material in your body that can be put towards building muscles or strengthening bones. Muscle, in and of itself, is a lean body tissue. So if we say that we can build only lean muscle, or you've heard that maybe before, that you can build lean muscle, that kind of insinuates that there's also something called fat muscle, which is not a thing, right? You're either building muscle or losing fat, or you're losing muscle, gaining fat. So the idea that you can build lean muscle isn't really a thing. Lean muscle is lean in and of itself. So that's kind of the answering the first question there. I kind of maybe it was a little bit of a trick question, but um, a lot of you figured it out that muscle in and of itself is a lean tissue. So that answers the first one. Second one was, is it possible to get too lean? Yes, it is definitely possible to get too lean. For guys, if you ever get down to below 5% body fat, that is on the edge. Um, Ladies, I believe it's 10 to 12%. We don't want to get lower than 12 ideally. So the reason for that is, especially for women, there needs to be a certain amount of fat to support regular like reproductive activity. So there are some case studies where women have trained too hard, gotten too lean, and their reproductive cycle, menstrual cycle, just stops or stops working optimally. So that's why women need a little bit of a higher fat percentage than men. Um, you can still look super fit and be super fit, but that's just where the discrepancy comes in. And for men, if we get way too lean, in general, there's the fat is necessary for so many things. Fat makes up is part of every single cell in your body. So the outer layer of the cell, it's a bilipid or a lipid bilayer. Sorry. So lipid is fat, right? So the outside structure of every single cell is made up of fats. We need fats. Um, Also, there are certain vitamins that can only be digested with fat. So, those are vitamins A, D, K, and E. So, we need fats in order to digest those. So, don't ever think that eating fat is the bad thing to do. Healthy fats are super good. Um, they can be super important in the right ratios. That's the thing right now is a lot of people are eating too much omega 6s, which kind of encourage inflammation, and not enough omega 3s, which are kind of anti-inflammatories. So we got to work on balancing that out, but that'll be a topic for another day. But for now, just know that muscle is lean. You can't build just lean muscle. There's no such thing as fat muscle. So if you're building muscle, you are building lean tissue, and it is possible to get too lean. So as long as you're tracking your stuff and maybe getting measurements every once in a while, then you'll know that you're on the right track, not getting too lean. Um, yeah, and just make sure that we're staying in the healthy ranges there. Any questions, comment below. I've got another quiz up. Go answer that one. It's what is rowing? Rowing, running, and biking are three types of what exercise. Go check it out.